Welcome to Consulting First, where expert guidance transforms relationships and lives. Whether it's love, couples therapy, or personal growth, we're here to help you thrive. Hit subscribe and let's begin.
Do you remember the last time you were disappointed by a woman? Maybe she ghosted you, maybe she played with your feelings, or maybe she just didn't care. Now think about your reaction. Did you feel angry, betrayed, or maybe even hurt? But above all, did you feel confused? You might have asked yourself questions like, what did I do wrong? Or how could this happen? Today we're going to tackle these questions head on and reveal the cold hard truth about why women hate nice guys. And it's not what you think. This is one of the most controversial topics out there, but today, we won't be pulling any punches. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you will learn the one thing that women secretly look for in a man. So if you're ready to dive into the world of dating and relationships and uncover the secrets to attracting and keeping the woman of your dreams, then hit that subscribe button. Welcome to our channel, where we help you become the greatest version of yourself. If you thought that being nice is enough to win over a woman's heart, then you couldn't be more wrong. In fact, according to relationship experts, being too nice can be one of the worst things you can do when dating a woman. But don't worry, because we're going to explain why in this video. So make sure to watch till the end to find out what you should do instead. First, being nice makes you predictable. Women love unpredictability. When you're too nice, you become predictable. This means that you always say yes to everything she asks for, and you're always available whenever she wants you. But this can be a major turnoff for women, because it shows that you're not interesting or exciting. They want someone who can keep them on their toes, not someone who's always going to give them the same old thing. Second, being nice makes you boring. When you're too nice, you might think you're being charming and polite, but to women, you can come across as boring and uninteresting. This is because being nice is all about the other person and not about you. When you're always trying to make them happy and do things for them, you forget to focus on your own personality and interests. And women want a man who's passionate and enthusiastic about life, not someone who's always playing it safe. Third, being nice makes you invisible. In today's world, there are so many men out there that it can be hard to stand out from the crowd. But when you're not nice, you become memorable. This is because when you don't play by the rules and do things differently, women will take notice. You might not always get it right, but at least you'll be on their radar. And who knows, they might just appreciate the fact that you're not afraid to be yourself. Fourth, being nice makes you desperate. Women can sense when a man is desperate, and it's a major turnoff. This is especially true when you're too nice, because it can seem like you're only trying to please her and do things for her because you want something in return. Whether that's a date, a kiss, or maybe even more, women want a man who's confident and secure, not someone who's constantly looking for their approval. Fifth, being nice makes you lose your identity. When you're too nice, you might lose sight of who you are. This is because you're always trying to make others happy that you forget to focus on your own needs and desires. You might start saying yes to things you don't want to do, or agreeing with things you don't believe in just to keep the peace. But this can lead to resentment and unhappiness in the long run. Women want a man who knows who he is and what he wants in life, not someone who's always changing to please others. Sixth, being nice makes you lose respect. Respect is an important part of any relationship. And when you're too nice, you might lose respect from women. This is because they might see you as someone who's not willing to stand up for themselves or set boundaries. They want a man who's confident and assertive, not someone who's always going with the flow. Seventh, being nice makes you a pushover. Being nice can make you seem like a pushover. Women aren't attracted to men who can't say no. They want a man who's strong and can make decisions, not someone who's always swayed by other people's opinions. Eighth, being nice can cause resentment. When you're too nice, it can cause resentment from women. This is because they might feel like you're only doing things for them out of obligation or guilt, rather than because you genuinely want to. They want a man who's willing to give and take, not someone who's always giving in. Ninth, being nice makes you afraid of conflict. Women want a man who can handle conflict and stand up for himself. But when you're too nice, you might be afraid of confrontation. This can make you seem weak and indecisive, which can be a turn-off for women. Finally, being nice doesn't get you anywhere. If you're always trying to please others and do things for them, it's unlikely that you'll get anywhere in life. Women want a man who's driven and ambitious, not someone who's always putting others before themselves. So if you've realized that you've been making some of these mistakes, don't worry. Just remember that you're not alone and that it's never too late to change. By avoiding these pitfalls, you can show women that you're a man who knows what he wants in life, and that you're not afraid to go after it. You might not find success right away, but as long as you keep trying, you'll eventually get there. Remember, being a good person isn't the same as being nice, and women can tell when you're being genuine. So if you're not sure where to start, just be yourself. Be honest, be authentic, and be true to who you are. Act! That way you'll attract the right kind of woman, the ones who appreciate you for who you are. Now let's take a closer look at the dark side of being nice. It's easy to assume that being nice is always good. After all, who doesn't want to be liked and admired by others? However, when it comes to dating, being nice can actually be a major turnoff for women, and it's not what you think. Let us take a closer look at this phenomenon and explore why being nice can actually be harmful to your chances of finding love. Being nice may seem like the best way to get a woman's attention, but it can actually do more harm than good. When you're too nice, you may send the wrong signals and turn her off. For example, when you agree to everything she says or do anything she asks without hesitation, it can make you seem needy and desperate. Women are attracted to men who are confident and secure in themselves, not those who constantly seek validation or approval from others. By being too nice, you may inadvertently give off the impression that you're not confident in yourself or your own opinions. Another reason why being nice may not work with women is because it can make you seem boring and predictable. Women are attracted to men who are exciting and unpredictable, not those who always agree with them or do what they want. When you're too nice, you may not seem like a very interesting person, and that can turn women off. But it's not just about being nice. It's also about what you give up when you're too focused on pleasing others. When you're always trying to make others happy, you may neglect your own goals and aspirations. Women are attracted to men who are passionate and driven, not those who are always putting others first. By being too nice, you may give up on your own dreams and potential, which can be a turnoff for women. Finally, being too nice can make you seem weak and ineffective. Women are attracted to men who are strong and capable, not those who are always giving in or agreeing with them. By being too nice, you may send the message that you're not able to stand up for yourself or make your own decisions. So if you want to attract women, it's important to find a balance between being nice and being authentic. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself, set boundaries, and pursue your own goals. And while it's important to be respectful and considerate of others, don't go overboard by always agreeing with them or doing everything they ask. Women are attracted to men who are confident and secure in themselves, and that starts with setting healthy boundaries and not being afraid to say no. You can also show your masculine strength by taking charge and leading. Women want a man who can be the rock for both of them, someone who can make decisions and take charge when needed. By showing your leadership skills, let her know that you're not afraid to take charge and handle any situation that comes your way. You can also build trust by being honest and reliable. Women want a man who's trustworthy and dependable. By being honest with her and following through on your promises, you'll show her that you're someone who can be relied upon. Trust is essential for building a lasting relationship, so it's important to establish that early on. But remember, being too nice can actually be harmful to your chances of finding love. Find a balance between being nice and being authentic. Stand up for yourself, set boundaries, and pursue your own goals. Show your leadership skills, be honest and reliable, and be confident in who you are. That's the real secret to attracting the right kind of woman. If you've made it this far, you're clearly serious about improving yourself and becoming the best version of yourself. As a reward for your dedication, we want to give you an extra piece of advice that could change your life forever. Don't wait any longer to take control of your life and start living on your own terms. The time is now. Take action and start living the life you deserve. Thank you for watching.